Hi, and welcome back to Bible Discussions, where I read the Bible and hopefully you read along with me and we discuss what the Bible has to say. So we are at the end of the book of Esther, a very, very interesting account of Esther, Mordecai, King Xerxes, Haman, and the incredible way that God used Esther to help save his people. So we are going to read chapter 10. Chapter 10 is very, very short. So we're going to jump in. If this is the first time you're seeing this video or you have missed a couple of the videos before, please go back and take a look at the previous videos so that you can be all caught up with the book of Esther, a very interesting account that we can learn a lot of biblical lessons from. All right, so let's jump in and continue with chapter 10. As I said, it was literally just, this is it here, 3 verses. So King Xerxes imposed tribute throughout the empire to its distant shores, and all his acts of power and might, together with a full account of the greatness of Mordecai, whom the king had promoted, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Media and Persia? Mordecai the Jew was second in rank to King Xerxes, preeminent among the Jews, and held in high esteem by his many fellow Jews, because he worked for the good of his people and spoke up for the welfare of all the Jews. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Amen. So Mordecai was very humble. He sat before the king's gate. He helped the king because there was some of the guards trying, they were planning an assassination against the king. And he went and he gave them information. He didn't look for any help or anything, not help. What do I say? He didn't look for any reward. He just did it because it was the king and he didn't want the king to die. All right. And we saw that he was faithful to God, even as Haman tried to make him bow before him, and Mordecai stood his ground. And when it came to it, he advised Esther very wisely, and he prayed and fasted as Esther prayed and fasted as well. And she went before the king, and she would have, helped get the Jews together so that they can protect themselves. I always wonder, is it the book of Esther or the book of Mordecai? Because, Mordecai was kind of the whole reason why the thing started, and now we're seeing that he was second in rank to King Xerxes. But I think they call it, it's Esther, because really and truly, she had to, I could imagine her mental state when she knew that she had to go before the king. And if someone wasn't summoned, the president of the time was for the person to be killed. So that would have taken a lot of courage. But I really see how her having Mordecai in her life as her elder, guiding her and helping her along, would have really helped her develop her character, because we see that, Mordecai took care of her and she showed up as this strong woman of God when the time was when it was necessary for her to do so. So it's an interesting story to look at from Mordecai's perspective and also from Esther's perspective, and we can take a lot of lessons from this. So I want to hear from you now in the comment section. Let me know what lessons you would have gotten from the book of Esther. What are some of the things that you would have learned? What are some of the things that you can implement? How do you see this related to salvation on a whole in terms of our Christian life today? Because yes, we can look at it from a historical perspective of what happened in the Bible, but we can also put it towards our life now and our spiritual journey. And I think that's what's really important for us to do as we look at these different biblical accounts. So tell me, what do you think you can glean from this in terms of salvation and how God operates, where we have the enemy coming against us, but God is covering his people, right? Also, if you have any questions, if you're not sure about something that took place, feel free to leave it in the comment section as well, so that we can continue an in-depth discussion of the Bible and biblical accounts. What book do you think I should do next? Let me know in the comments, and I will happily go through and create videos for those so that we can continue reading the Bible and discussing together. All right, so I'll see you in the next Bible account, next Bible story. Who we're going to choose, something in the Old Testament, something in the New Testament. let me know and we will do so accordingly. Bye.